Today's video is sponsored by Simply Safe. Welcome back to Outdoors with the Morgans. It is a cold and blustery day here today in Pennsylvania. We got about 10 inches of snow. If you saw that last video, I plowed my driveway, neighbor Cliff's driveway. Well, now I'm headed down to my bum's place and my sister's and the brick house. We're going to take care of all those with the MX5400. I was planning on doing some flintlock hunting later on today, but it's really windy out there. It's about 30-mile-an-hour winds, starting to get a little drifting, and I think one day this week, maybe Wednesday, it's going to get up above freezing, like 35 degrees. But after that, it looks like 2 straight weeks of very cold temperatures. So I think this snow is going to be around for a while. But I want to show you something here at the neighbors right here. I showed this in the last video. Check that out. A heated driveway. It's not a flake of snow on it. And Tom from Concrete with the Hosses, they poured that driveway there. I can't imagine how much tubing they've got in that driveway, but that's pretty nice. I said in the last video, when you have a heated driveway, that's when you know you made it. You know what I mean? That had to have been pretty pricey to do that, but works good. 10 inches of snow, not a flake on it. Alright, we are headed up my sister's driveway now. It's a real long driveway, like I said. Kind of narrow, kind of rough, but we'll get up there no problem at all. What I like about having that rear blade offset so far is you can kind of stay in the middle of the driveway with the tractor and you can get out to the edge, no problem at all. The snow's pretty deep though, so I'll probably have to go up and back, and it'll be good. just so pretty with all the snow though. Alright, we made it up, we got turned around, headed back down. Alright, I got my sister's driveway done. Next on the agenda, I'm going to take care of my mom's driveway. And the good news is I don't have to shovel her walk, because Levi's been following me around shoveling all the sidewalks, so all I got to do is plowing. So I mentioned earlier that today's video was sponsored by Simply Safe, and I want to thank them for sponsoring today's video. When it comes to sponsored videos, we only do a couple a month, and we are very selective on what companies that we work with, and Simply Safe is one of those companies that definitely made the cut. If you're not familiar with Simply Safe, it's an affordable, incredibly effective, serious security system that is simple to operate and simple to install. I had our entire system up and running in a single evening, and it has been glitch-free now for a little over 2 years. They've got sensors to cover every window, room, door, HD security cameras for inside and out, plus great extras like smart locks, video doorbells, water sensors, and more. Once you're up and running, and like I said, it won't take long at all, your home will be protected 24/7 by Simply Safe's monitoring service, and they'll contact the police or firefighters if necessary. Monitoring services cost less than $1 a day, and that's way less than other services. Now, we use our Simply Safe system for a variety of reasons. Number one being home security, and number two to try to keep our eye on Hunter. Our oldest son, Hunter, has autism. He's nonverbal. Occasionally he has seizures, and the outdoor wireless camera works fantastic to see what's going on outside. I have one on the house pointing out to the parking lot, and I have another one over by the new building. Plus we have a doorbell cam and a camera inside the house as well. The outdoor security camera, though, I would have to say is my favorite. It gives you notifications when someone pulls in the driveway. You can talk back to people. It just works out really well for our needs. The camera features an ultra-wide 140-degree field of view, 1080p HD resolution, and even a built-in spotlight and color night vision. Save 20% on your Simply Safe security system when you sign up for an interactive monitoring plan and get your first month free. Visit simplysafe.com/Morgans to learn more. Alright, I got my mom's driveway all taken care of. Next stop is the brick house. Alright, got the driveway, the brick house done. I just need to touch a little bit up right here. Kind of running low on fuel. So I kind of enjoy plowing snow now. It's kind of like mowing grass for me. I mentioned before I used to plow snow commercially. I did a Lowe's store all by myself, and it was weird. I used to get more stressed out about snow than I did when I was blasting, when I was blowing things up for a living. I don't know what it was. I guess because it was such a big store and you got all the customers and employees trying to get in and out, and I did that store all by myself, so you're always worried about something breaking down. Now, I did that when I was a blaster, and you know, normally you plow in the middle of the night. I'd do that and then I'd go to my real job, and I had a guy during the day, his retired guy, he would run my machine if I was at work. But a lot of times when the weather is real bad, we wouldn't work anyway, so I did most of it myself, and it was fun, but like I said, it was very stressful. And you know, especially around here, we don't get a lot of snow, but we get those lake effect snows even way down where we live, and you just get like 2-3 inches at a time, and you get that whole parking lot cleaned up, you're ready to go home, and man, here come another wave of snow, cover it all up again, you'd start all over again. But some of the bigger snows we have, I mean, I'd be up there for 15-18 hours straight just trying to stay with it, and I'm kind of glad I don't do that stuff anymore. To give you some idea how the heater works in here, now I have a jacket on, and I got it turned way down. Takes about 10 minutes, and it's cooking in here. I was just on the phone there a little bit ago with a guy that I used to work with, and he's looking at buying a new Kubota tractor, and we were discussing, you know, what he thought would be best for his needs. I am absolutely sold on this MX series. You know, the Grand L series is very nice with all the bells and whistles and everything, but I like this size tractor right here, and it does everything that I have asked of it. Carries heavy loads, it's nice for brush hogging, and I do have the rear tires loaded on this, but it feels real good on the side hill, which is very important to me. I don't like that tipsy feeling that you feel in your rear end, you know what I mean? And this is a nice stable tractor, and I climb all over the place with this thing, and I use this for everything. The BX has about 160 hours on it, and this tractor has almost 300 on it, and I haven't had it for 2 years yet, so that tells you how much I use the MX. But yeah, this is a great size tractor for me, and I haven't had one problem, nothing with this in 300 hours, which you shouldn't. There's my neighbor Derek on his 3901, I think is what he has. He's got his kids down there shoveling in the middle of the field. So I just saw the neighbor over here. New neighbor. When did you guys move in?
July we got here.
You moved in July?
Yeah.
And then we got Derek here. You got a, what, 3901?
3800.
Oh, you got the 3800.
Pre-emissions, yeah.
Pre-emissions tractor. Yeah. All you need is a cab on it, though, for a day like this.
Hey, I fare the weather well. I have a few layers.
You don't get cold, do you?
Not really. First snow of the year.
Yeah, first real snow.
Love it.
Yeah. It's getting windy, though, man.
Starting to drift now a little bit.
Yeah, yeah.
That's all right, I'm ready for it.
Yeah, that's good. All right, well, I'll finish this up, and I'm getting low on fuel.
Thanks, Mike, man.
Yep.
Save the day.
Yeah, Derek's 3800, that is nice. All right, I just got back to the house. I need to finish everything up here around the building and the parking area, and then down to the wood yard, but I may actually wait till tomorrow on that. The wind's blowing so hard, and it's supposed to blow even harder later on tonight, so I think I'll just wait till morning and get all this cleaned up. But before I forget, I got to tell you a story about neighbor Derek over there. He's a strong dude. Several years ago, this was probably 8-10 years ago, I bought a big gun safe, and I mean, this thing was 1,250 pounds. And I had it on a flatbed truck, you know, with like a wood deck on it, and had a lift gate on it. And when we loaded it up, we put it the whole way up at the front of the bed, you know, near the cab, strapped it all in. And I came home. They used a pallet jack to get it up there at the front of the truck. Well, it was on a pallet, and, you know, wood on wood doesn't really slide real good. But there was myself, Derek, my neighbor, another neighbor, and a buddy of mine. He's a big weightlifter, right? So we had two guys on each side of this gun safe trying to walk it to the back of the truck, and we were struggling. It wasn't wanting to slide real well on that bed, and it ended up there was three of us on one side of it and Derek by himself on the other side. He is one strong guy. He is. And he's also a mechanic, real good mechanic. He was a heavy equipment mechanic, and he's kind of my go-to guy. If I break something that I can't fix, Derek will definitely be able to figure it out. But anyway, I think that's about it. It's a nice day. I still am planning on, I'm going to go for a little hike in the woods here before it gets dark. And it's just a beautiful day. It's so much better when there's snow on the ground than when it's just gray and brown this time of year. We're used to green in the summer and beautiful colors in the fall, and wintertime's pretty with some snow. So, but anyway, I think that's it. I want to thank Simply Safe for sponsoring today's video. If you want more information on that, there will be a link in the description. And I also want to thank all you guys for being here. We really appreciate it. Leave us a comment, share these videos with your friends, and we'll see you on the next one. Thanks.